Dykstra, a Portland author, out with a new noir fiction set right here in the Rose City.
Yeah, so author Justin McWhorter, no stranger to our news station. He's actually a former news producer here at KOIN and also a mystery novel writer. So Justin out with a new book titled A Good Place to Die. It's his latest installment in his crime thriller series, which follows a private detective team navigating the shadowy side of Portland. Justin joins us in the studio now with more on the latest book and why the Rose City is such a good spot for all of his mysteries. Good morning. It's always great to see you.
Good morning. It's great to be back here.
Yeah. What was that moment like driving back into the studio? You're like, oh, I'm on a deadline.
Yeah, a little bit. You kind of just get the whole feeling again of,
Yes.
I've got scripts to write.
Yeah, no, you're on the other side of the camera today because we got to talk about your new book. So you call this the hard-boiled noir style of fiction. So what exactly is a hard-boiled novel?
Yeah, it's kind of a mystery style that gets very kind of lost in the shuffle. But think Dashiell Hammett, think Raymond Chandler, so Maltese Falcon, or kind of those older movies that you think of.
Ah, okay.
But there's a lot of book series that are also kind of coming back with it. And a big part of that is the cities themselves that they're based in kind of become characters. And you kind of bring out what's in the city itself in the mystery. And Portland seems like such a great place to have something like that.
Well, I have read your first two. Thorn in the Rose City. It was one that I read a number of years ago, and before your second one was published, back when we were colleagues, you actually emailed it to me, and I read it on my phone. And then
you got one of the early
one, I got one of the early
Nice.
ones. I got one of the early ones, and you incorporate Portland very intricately. And why does that work? Why does Portland work as a noir setting?
I think Portland is one of the most misunderstood cities in America. It's one of those that originally I came from the East Coast. I've lived out here about 8 years, so I kind of get I know what Portland's supposed to be like, but then you get out here and you realize it's very different than you think. A big thing with kind of dark noir mysteries is what are the things that you don't see? What are the things that's in the shadows? What are the things that you think you know, but you actually don't? And Portland is such a perfect place for something like that because outside readers will think, oh, it's this city that's, kind of does its own thing. But people here in Portland know there's so much more to it than that. And it's a great place that you can kind of slide mysteries into. And also just reading through the history of Portland, most people don't know about it. That's perfect. That allows kind of mysteries that are in real life that you can use to write and kind of base yourself off of.
Absolutely. So you said that you want this to kind of be a bit of a love letter to the city of Portland. So you have this love affair with the city while maybe also kind of highlighting some issues. How do you dive into that with these novels?
Yeah, I think the best way to do it with these mysteries is to show the city warts and all.
Yeah.
And in one way it seems like, oh, you're just kind of highlighting all the bad things in the city, but it's almost from a place of love. And I think that's what a lot of the noir mysteries are. If people know any of kind of Kenzie and Gennaro books from Dennis Lehane, you think South Boston. It's kind of the warts and all, but it's also, this is the place I love, this place I grew up. The V.I. Roshansky books, you think Chicago. You think Carter Ross books, you think Newark, of all places. But you can see it's a place of, I love this place. I want to show everything that's about it. And that's what I try to do with Portland, too. Like, this is a place that I love. Let's show all the parts to it and show the mysteries that's in it as well.
Yeah, this feels like a perfect time for me to ask why the title A Good Place to Die? Seems like you talk about sliding that mystery in there. So why does this title work for you?
Yeah, it just seemed like a good I was kind of just writing it, and it came up with that line. I was like, ooh, that's a pretty good spot for the quote of the book itself. Because the book is based off of the two characters. Our main characters are Thorn and Dynamite Anderson, who are former East Coast loan sharks who move out to Portland and become private investigators. And an old ghost from Dynamite's past, when he used to be an enforcer in Providence, Rhode Island, shows up in Portland, which is a surprise to him because he thought that guy was dead.
Oh.
So it becomes why is he here? Why is Portland a good place to die when this mafia snitch basically is alive?
Oh my gosh.
I love it. That's great.
What a fun way to get to kind of, look for all of those little hidden nods to Portland and the Rose City and get lost in a really good mystery novel. So what else can we expect? You have the next installment in the works. What's next for you?
Still working on it. Third one just came out.
Yeah.
Just a couple weeks ago.
I know, we're so
there's still
annoying.
a
It's
lot
like, you
to-
just put out this new book. Like,
When's
what
your
else you
fourth
got?
one?
Yeah.
No, sit and enjoy this new release. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
But it is working on it. Obviously, the Thorn and Dynamite, they get in your head and they don't let you stop writing.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's kind of on them, less on me, unless I get the time to actually do it.
That's awesome. And to answer the question everybody's thinking at home, the answer is yes, he dressed like this for work every day. And
Yes.
I'm actually not joking. The
It's
bow
fun to see the bow tie back.
Yes, it is. It is. Justin, it's always great to see you. Congrats on the third book. That's
Thank you
awesome
very much.
stuff. Yeah, always great. And again, his new book, A Good Place to Die, available now. To learn more about Justin's books and where to buy them, go to thornmysteries.wordpress.com.
We've even got the perfect cloudy Monday to
It's
sit down and
true,
get
a little
lost in
noir
a good new
day.
book. Yeah, exactly. All right, it's 8:40. Coming up after the break, we're seeking a little relief for some shoulder pain on this Move It Monday.
Yeah, it's often a problematic spot for all kinds of active people. We've got a local personal trainer, former Oregon Duck and Super Bowl champ Dennis Dixon. He's in the studio to tell us how to work out those delts. Yeah. And before we head to break, it's time to celebrate with Coin. Want to wish a big happy birthday to Aviana Marie Patrick. This Portlander turning 5 today. The shout out comes from her family, who says they love you very, very much, Aviana. Happy birthday.
Oh, hope you have a fantastic day. We've also got some birthday wishes for Tyler Hughes. Tyler turns 55 today. He loves playing Pokemon Go and spending time with his 3 ferrets. We love it. Happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday, and last but not least, happy birthday to Liam. Liam turning 3 today. Liam, the son of James Shippey, the newest member of our morning news team. You have not met James just yet, but you will hear soon. Liam loves soccer, music, and his mom's pasta. I think that's great. Happy 3rd birthday, Liam.
Happy birthday, Liam. He's got all his animals ready to wish him a happy birthday. What a cute pic. Hey, a reminder, if you have a birthday coming up, we want to celebrate with you. So go to coin.com, send in those shout outs. You can find our celebrations form on our AM Extra page, and you could be part of the show. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. You are waking up right now to some showers out there. It might seem like it's been a long time, and that's because it has. This is the first time we've had some measurable rain in the Portland metro area for quite a while. So looking live outside right now is 63 degrees with some showers. Sunset at 8:42 tonight. Gone are the days of our 9 p.m. or later sunset. So current conditions across the area, the coast seeing upper 50s to low 60s. Those showers remain, as well as in the I-5 corridor, the valley, we can see low 60s right now, and things aren't going to get much warmer today out toward the gorge, 66 degrees out there. So satellite and radar, you can see that rain moving in and creating a wet situation this morning, but it is not going to stick around for a crazy amount of time. We're seeing that it's moving its way through the Portland metro area, and it's going to be around for the afternoon and the early evening, but then once we get to tonight, it's gone. So our rain chances today, we're going to see some isolated showers today throughout the area, keeping things a little wet, a little interesting, but maybe just washing away that pollen. It might actually feel nice for some people the rest of the week. We are not seeing that at all. We are seeing dry conditions, and we are seeing a major heat up. I'll get to that in just one moment. Highs today out toward the coast, only seeing highs of mid-60s. It is going to feel cool, and it's going to feel pretty nice. So remember what it feels like today, because later on in this week, you might have wished that it was this cool. Again, today, highs in the valley, we're only seeing highs around 70 to 71 degrees in McMinnville, 69 up in Vancouver. And our 7-day forecast, we're seeing those showers return on this Monday, the high of 70 degrees today. But things are going to heat up and dry out, and that's going to happen fast. You can see 79 degrees tomorrow. By Wednesday, we're looking at upper 80s, and then Thursday, Friday, 97 degrees. 97 on Thursday, 95 on Friday. Talk about a 25-degree difference. So while it starts cool today, things heat up in a big way come later this week.
Monday. Oh no.
This is what happens when you do very fast clothing changes in between breaks. But we're back. All right, well, it's time for Move It Monday. We're putting a spotlight on one of the most problematic areas when it comes to physical injuries. That would be the shoulder. So the shoulder problems, always common. They can be debilitating when they happen, but especially if you want to maintain some regular exercise routine. So joining us with some ways to bring some relief to those delts, local personal trainer and former Oregon Duck, we got Dennis Dixon in the house here. It's always a good thing to be preventative with these types of injuries rather than reacting. So I love this topic today.
Yeah.
That's key that you said that, preventative. I'm always trying to have injury prevention when actually working with my clients and actually my athletes as well too. So when you talk about the rear, the front delts and all, obviously the rotator's cuff and your labrum is very huge important as far as throwing mechanics.
So that's what I was going to ask is, before we dive into how to, I guess, prevent injury to those, what are those? When you hear people say delts and rotator cuff, like it's one of those things I feel like everybody thinks they know, but what is it exactly?
It's pretty much in your shoulder here. So it's in the front and obviously in the center part here to where the throwing mechanics can kind of really take its toll if you really don't take care of it as much as possible. So I try to have a couple of exercises to kind of really make sure that the stability is right and that you're kind of really having that long endurance when actually performing those actual exercises.
Yeah, and some of that stuff really can be so important to keeping up a routine, right?
Yes.
When your back, when your neck, when your shoulders aren't working quite right, the last thing you want to do is go be active.
Yeah, so I want to be able to explain some exercises.
Let's do it.
Without the band first, but we're going to just bend over here. So I want you guys to kind of really go in a Y position. So your arms are going to be here. I want you just going straight like a Y. 3 seconds going down, 3 seconds going up. I do that for a little bit, for about 10 reps or so, going back and forth. Okay, and so that works on the front delts there. Okay, the front delts is awesome. Another one to kind of really go off of, if you guys stand up now. Okay, imagine you guys are along a wall. So I call it a W. So now you guys got to graze the wall with your shoulders like a W. That works everything like a W here. Nice. 3 seconds going up and 3 seconds going down. the exact same thing.
And this is when you'll figure out, oh my gosh, I need to work on my posture because I
Yeah.
thought I was standing up straight and that wall says
Yes,
otherwise.
Exactly, exactly. That's another one to kind of work. Obviously, those delts first,
Yeah.
rear, and
Feeling
post.
more open and limber
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to attack one more. If we can be able
Okay.
to grab the band here. Okay. You're going to put this around your wrist.
Okay.
I want you guys to put tension on the band. Okay. We're going to start at our hips here.
Okay.
I want us to go 3 seconds going up, 3 seconds going down. It's to our eyes. Okay. So tension on the band.
Okay.
We're going up 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Then going back down under control. So now the stability of those shoulders contracting and everything as well, keeping tension on the band is huge.
So
I do
is
this
this-
with a lot of my quarterbacks. For
How
sure.
what would you say this is doing to, like, is this activating? Is it stretching?
It's activating, I would say
Activating?
for sure, yes. Just to see how the strength is too. Some people really can't have that. So injury prevention, if you're already having problems with that, you probably can't perform that as much as long. So I try not to neglect it. I still want to be able to, work on it, but not aggravate it a lot. So I use anywhere from body weight to resistant bands to be able to do that.
Yeah. Now, why are resistant bands and like really keeping that entire move under tension the whole time? Why is
Yes.
that so effective?
It's huge, and obviously with these resistant bands, it's levels to it. So
Yeah.
the green is pretty much the lighter. As you get up to the black one, it's more resistance. So
Yeah.
you got to be able to make sure that you kind of cater to the actual client and how much resistance that they can be able to withstand.
So the movements we just went through here, is that something to do in a warm up before you start a workout? Maybe just take 5 minutes to do those 3 different movements for
That's a good
before you
question.
launch into a workout? Or?
That's a good question. I do it before and I do it during the workout as well too. And if you're still feeling it, you can do it post as well. But I try to do it in the front end of the workout,
Okay.
as opposed to the end.
Okay, nice.
Good question. Good
Okay,
question.
I like it. All right, so and what about when it comes to, really working like shoulders? Can you do other upper body stuff with it? Should you try and pair it with a lower body day? Where's a good place to kind of fit in back and shoulders?
That's a good question. So my thing is though, I like to do full body almost each and every day.
Every time.
I think a lot
Okay.
of people kind of really have set days, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. It's just my mindset on what I want to be able to attack. So when people come to me, we try to attack a full body, but at the same time, still cater to their needs. as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you make sure you're getting it all in,
Yes.
right? You can't neglect any
No.
one part.
No,
or
we're
you're going
not
to feel
doing
it
that.
eventually.
That's
Yeah.
true, and it's
Yeah.
a good reminder to work on those shoulders. Dennis,
Yes.
it's always great to see you. I really
Thank you.
appreciate you coming on in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And again, if you're interested in checking out his personal training and all those platforms from a Super Bowl champ, you can always check out Dennis's website.